That don't mean shit. I was like, that don't mean shit that there's more black people than white. It's the point. White people still take action in that matter too. We're just as guilty as black. We're both as fucking guilty. Just as women sit there and be like, oh, men are misogynist, men are blah, 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 blah. Nah, there ain't much wrong with men.
Right.
It's just there's people, there's certain type of people who make us look bad. Same with women, like them feminists who sit there and be like, fuck men need to die, blah, blah, blah. No, not all women are like that. Not all women are like that.
Nope.
There's just some that are like that because they got pointed out to this one direction or to this certain subject where it was, oh, hey, I came across this one dude who, you know, S.A. me or, you know, raped me.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, yeah, all minds are like that.
I was going to say, guys, we can't say certain words on YouTube because we'll get demonetized.
Oh no, that's because it's meant to be child friendly. Or not even child friendly, just more friendly, so more people can see it.
Demonetized, but you know what we mean.
Yeah, it's just the point that some people make other people look bad, and then people use them certain people for all people when it shouldn't be like that. It should just be those people are pieces of shit, or those people aren't good. It should be all people should be given a chance. All people should be given. I don't know how to explain it, but you know, like, you should hear them out. You should see what they experience, what they've been through. You shouldn't just judge them on their cover. Read a book, you know. Don't judge a book by its cover. I was like, you can't just be so quick to judge, because when you're doing that, then you could be judging somebody who's really super nice, who fucked up when they were young. They got covered in tattoos that were racist or rude. And they're trying to get over time, you know, they're trying to get them removed, but they couldn't get them all removed, so there's still some. But some people still use that some as a reason why not to talk to them, why not to like them. They're trying to change. It's the point that they realize, they accept that they have fucked up in the past. They were not right. They were wrong. And they need to change that. But a lot of people, it don't fucking matter. You messed up, you messed up. I would understand it if it was, like I said, grape, or if it was, like, murder or something, because that's something, you know, you have choice in it. You have an option to say, nah, I don't want to take this physical interaction with this person.
I gotta mention something. There's this country artist I listen to, you know, named Hardy, and he wrote a very good song. I hate the fact that it's on TikTok because, you know, I'm gonna make a comment. I hate TikTok because it's supported by Democrat liberals who are, you know, supporting pedophilia. I don't like that shit. You know, I don't like TikTok, but the artist.
Well, TikTok isn't meant for kids.
No, but it's still fucked up that.
But even if there are kids on that platform, you should be taking the extra step to see who is, you know, on that registry list. Well, because I mean that's an easy access to, you know, view little kids. Because I mean, bro, I don't even want to sit there and be saying that I have little kids popping up on my fucking For You. Hang on, wait, listen. I don't want to even say that I have fucking little kids popping up on my For You page. I don't want to say that shit, but I do. But you know what I do? I remove that shit. I put it as not interested. Because they have no reason to be on this platform at such a young age. The only reason why they should be on there is if they're trying to find someone, if they're trying to make a piece, or if they're growing up such a mature app. Like, you know, there's women half naked on my For You page too. What reason do them kids have to come across that?
Well, I was going to say, there is adults on there, but... You know, obviously, I had a bunch of country TikTokers and trucks on my TikTok and shit like that. But once I researched TikTok and heard out that Democrats and liberals support that shit and it's disgusting, I had to delete it. I'm sorry. I can't stand it. But anyways, with the song that I was going to shout out is by Hardy. It's called Wait in the Truck. And I'm going to explain it. Listen to him. And actually, everybody visits his page. I'm doing a shout out to him. But he makes a song about where he finds a woman who's beat down and hurt by an abusive man, and he kills the abusive man, and it shows. And he also makes a song. In the song, he explains how unfair the justice system is, and how fucked up it is. And he went to jail over 5 to 10 years. I can't remember what it was, but he went to jail for a while. And that girl broke him out of jail. Not broke him out of jail, but like, you know, went to the court system and bailed him out of jail. And got him out because he was a savior to her. And it's fucked up how the law system puts men like that. It's like, I'm sorry, if I killed a woman's fucking abuser, if I killed the abuser and saved the woman's life, wouldn't that be like justice saved? Well, justice served, right? Wouldn't that be?
Yeah, it's just the point. You also gotta understand, a lot of women are selfish. They don't really worry about the outcome for other people. They worry about what's going to be in their future. They don't fucking care. I was like, I promise you, I have a bunch of friends who have fake rape charges on them, and I have a fake rape charge on me. And I've never once made a woman uncomfortable. I've always been polite. I've always been raised as to be a gentleman. Always speak first before you act first. So sit there and be like, hey, I was wondering if you would be interested in trying this or something, instead of just, hey, I'm going to do it.
I'm not trying to be TMI, but you did tell me how you are very, very good with women and that you ask for consent. No, that's pretty good.
Well, yes, because I'm not trying to sit there, do something,
You're
because they didn't give
man.
me the full word.
Mm-hmm.
Now they can use that against me in court. I ain't trying to do that shit.
Are like that. Yeah, that's why you're
I'd rather play it safe. That's why another... But yeah, they ain't really loyal, man. It's not worth it. But I mean, you can basically sit there, do whatever you're comfortable with. I prefer to just hang out with my friends and, not really be controlled. Or I want to say controlled, but have that person behind me on my back talking to me, be like, hey, what are you doing? Where you at? Who are you with? I'd rather just sit there and be like, well, I can do what I want. But, I mean, it just depends on, I guess, the way you are, the way you feel. So, do whatever you're comfortable with. But, I mean, hey, Key, have I ever told you about that time I went out to, I can't remember the park, Six Flags or Great America. I can't remember, it's one of the two. We went out there with my family, and it was as a group. We had all my cousins and all my stepbrothers and my stepdad. And as we were going up there, we decided that it was a smart idea to buy walkie-talkies for some reason, so we could talk back and forth. And just the whole way there, I kept making annoying ass noises into the walkie-talkie. Like I'd say, just making weird noises and just being as annoying as I possibly fucking could be. So I don't know why either. Like, it was just a point I felt like, I just had to do it. It was my destiny to sit there and be annoying on that walkie-talkie because I had it in my grasp. But we just sat there and we got all the way up there, and the last thing I said was, I don't know, I can't remember. I screamed something into the fucking walkie-talkie or the radio. I sat there and I screamed, "Are you ready?" I think.
Are you ready, like SpongeBob? Like, are you ready, kids?
I don't know. I just screamed something into the mic. And I remember my cousin just kept saying it to me the whole time we were there. Like, she would sit there and be like, "Oh, you want to go on this ride?" And as we're approaching it, she'd be like, "Are you ready?" Or something. And I'm like, I'm gonna fucking beat you. You literally using my fucking, my line against me. Like, I don't want to go on this roller coaster that goes like 40 feet in the air and then dives 60 feet into the fucking ground. Because the ones that, they dig out of the ground so they can, make it shoot down, whatever.
Yeah. I'm going to say something. I really don't like roller coasters. I'm not going to lie. I like water parks better because they give me more of a thrill. Roller coasters, in my opinion, well, I mean, some are nice, some are fun, but some are just, really deadly looking.
Yeah. But, hey, did I ever explain to you that I do know this one spot in Oak Hill Cemetery that's really nice at night?
Oh, what's this spot?
So, the spot towards okay, so where they got that, so when you come in, by the front entrance, whatever, the normal entrance where it says Oak Hill Cemetery, you go through that. If you go towards the, I guess, back right part, I'll say, but towards the shack, you get to, this area where it's kind of like a straight road with a bunch of lefts and no rights. Go all the way down that, gravel road till you hit, the end of it, until you can't go straight no more, and then turn right. You go right back there and sit there. Is a line of trees, and you can see deer just running in and out. I'm not even joking.
That's actually kind of cool.
My dad used to take me back there all the time when I was young.
Did you smoke back there? Did you smoke back there?
Oh yeah, of course. We smoke back there all the time. I was like, shit, we should do that tonight if we go back there. But also, there's another spot. You know, the rich people neighborhood here. That like the cheapest house they have is $995,000.
Oh yeah.
Just $5,000 short of a mill. Like, just $5,000 shy of a mill.
I'm gonna go use the bathroom, and I'll be right back with some water. But keep the viewers entertained.
I got you.
You know.
But yeah, so that one, it's a spot that's really nice. They got a bunch of nice houses, expensive houses, and they would sit there, and they would kind of just like, I don't know. They would always find like certain ways, certain areas to modify, update the houses. Like, oh, maybe this basement needs a new remodeling. Oh, maybe this kitchen in the house needs a new remodeling. But there was always some type of construction going on in there. We used to go there as a kid. We used to go riding through there because it was nice at night. Riding through there and looking at the places. And we used to go up to this one house. I remember specifically, we would go up to this one house, and there would be just hella deer out in their yard. Like, I don't even mean like, oh, a couple. Like, they'd be like 30, 40, like a bunch. And it was because they would sit there, and what they would do is they would take corn. And I mean, I'm pretty sure if you're hunting it, it's illegal. You can't use corn to lure it in. But I don't know. This says about it just being as, see and watch. But they would take corn, and they would dump like these 10-pound bags in this one spot over in their yard. So deer would just come everywhere and just eat this. And I mean, I guess their house was kind of known for being like the corn house. So, like I said, all the deer would go to it because there would originally be food. And I mean, I guess after a while doing that, riding through there and seeing all the deer, we would just sit at that one spot, because I mean, we always knew there was deer. We would sit at that one spot and we would just look for deer. But I remember this one specific time we were sitting there, and me and my dad were talking about like life. Just I sat there because I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do in my future life. I don't know what I want to try and aim for. He sat there. He said, "Don't worry about it. Just go with the moment." I remember that word explicitly. He would sit there and he always say, "Just go with the moment. Never focus on the future." But we were sitting there right next to the house that would usually be corned on or be corn fed. My friend's back now.
Hello, what's up?
But basically, we would go to this house that was, they put corn out to watch deer, and we would sit there on the edge of the house or on the cross the street late at night, like 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning, 1 in the morning, somewhere between there. And we would just watch and smoke. And one of the times we were sitting there smoking, we seen like, we couldn't exactly tell what it was. It was kind of creepy, I can't lie. It looked like a doe, but the size of a moose, kinda. But it had legs of like wolves. I don't know how to explain it. It was hairy, like it had long hair.
Well, refresh me on what you're talking about the viewers quick here.
Oh, well, basically, rich neighborhood, there's this one house, they would put corn out to try and watch the deer or something. I don't know exactly what. But they would sit there and they would just kind of like they would be